officials in Iraq now say al-Qaeda fighters have enough firepower to take over Baghdad. Police say a series of bombings killed more than 24 people across Baghdad today. They say that the attacks targeted marketplaces and court buildings. So far, nobody's claimed responsibility. But the attacks come as Iraqi forces say they're fighting all-out battle to push al-Qaeda out of the two nearby cities, Ramadi and Fallujah. And Iraqi officials say the militants there are heavily armed. And the weapons are so advanced, they could use them to occupy Baghdad. All these years later, and it seems to all be falling apart. Leah Gabriel is with us, our correspondent, who's a former Navy fighter pilot, and has flown over Iraq. What else do we know here?
Well, Shep, Iraqi officials are being vague about those weapons, except to say that there are a lot of them. Now, what we do know is that Iraq is seeing the highest level of violence since 2007, and many of those attacks are actually bomb blasts in populated areas. According to the UN, the violence killed almost 8,000 civilians there last year. And a former U.S. ambassador to Iraq, who I spoke with, tells me that he believes it's clear that Iraqi forces do not have control of the situation, particularly in that region.
Well, certainly al-Qaeda has managed to stage bombing attacks in Baghdad and elsewhere. I'm not sure they could really storm through to Baghdad, but the point's well taken.
Now, the ambassador also says that he thinks it's significant that al-Qaeda-linked militants have been able to control territory in Iraq, Shep.
I can't even imagine how difficult this must be for widows at home and all the rest, people who fought over there to try to make things better. And now, as predicted by so many, it's just fallen apart.
Well, Shep, you're right. It's a place where we've seen a lot of sacrifice. In fact, I have a number for you. According to the Department of Defense, 4,489 service members died there. But many of those who served in Iraq say that they still believe in the mission.
My teammates and I believed in what we were doing. I felt like there was an absolute division between good and evil in this world, and that the folks we were tasked to fight were evil. And so removing them from the battlefield, or frankly from the world, did not seem like wasted effort. But, you know, to see a decline is challenging, but not enough to say it's not worth doing.
Now, I should mention that more than 30,000 of those people who served in Iraq came home with injuries. And, Shep, as you know, many of them are still recovering, and many will be for a lifetime.
Yep, they will. Leah Gabriel, thank you.